Hello, fellow Munsters. StikerMunster here, and welcome to a game called The Silence Speaks to Me. Now, warning! Straight up huge warning. I'll put a huge warning sign up on the very top. Apparently, from the description, from what I've read to this talks about very sensitive matters, and when it says that, I'm assuming it means, like, depression, suicidal tendencies, like, stuff like that. So, if this in any way would make you feel worse, please stop watching now. Like, I don't want anybody to feel worse than they already do. Trust me, I get it. I understand. I live with it every day. I just personally, I know how to handle it, and I know how to get through this kind of stuff. But apparently it's a little musical that covers dark themes that a lot of people don't generally want to discuss. So I figured, hey, why not just do it on my channel? Just to let you know, there's going to be a huge thing at the end of this. There always is when it comes to mental illnesses and stuff when I play on my channel or talk about them on my channel. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is it. This is the end of an era. So I wish I were more. Oh God. Okay. Sorry. That line was not, I didn't expect to get like right into it. Clarice Volps, he loves you. Know that you are not alone. You are never alone. Be still. And you're not. There's always somebody out there that cares. Whether it seems like there's not, you just haven't found him yet. You know what I mean? Oh, I went outside. Okay. Oh. No, I just went into a different room. This is an interesting house. That's freaking out. As soon as I hit that record button, what they gotta do? They gotta freak out. This house is quiet. There's something in the silence. There's a car there. Something reaches out to me. No. It speaks to me. It gives me orders. The silence gives you orders? I push its orders to the back of my mind. But sometimes I hold on to what it says. It rules me. Just breathe. Just go up there and push that voice back. Push it all the way back. Push it all the way to the back of the auditorium. You're going to make them laugh. Make who laugh? People in the auditorium? Well, that's why I do this. You're going to make them happy. Oh, we're going to an actual auditorium. Okay. I'm okay. Sometimes that's like the hardest thing to think to yourself too. It's just, I'm okay. But like, I don't know. If they're happy, then I'll be happy. That's exactly how I feel. Okay. I say that to you guys all the time. As long as I can keep someone happy, then it's worth it. The show must go on. Push that voice to the back. Just let go. What's wrong? Just close your eyes and fade away. Face the music. Can I help? You failed. You aren't enough. Are you putting up a facade? I think that's how you pronounce it. You were never enough. You shouldn't be here. Well, shit! What are you thinking about? Are you happy? You need to die. I'm like hitting my mic and shit. God damn it. You have to die. No, I don't. No one does. Not before their time, anyways. You must die. Please die. For Blythe. So, that was a short little game. And like I said, there's gonna be a rant at the end of this. I honestly didn't expect to react the way that I did. I honestly went in head first, knowing exactly what it is, as you guys saw from the very start of it. I knew what to expect. You are not alone. I knew what to expect because it obviously said it would cover it, but the thing is the wording hit home. Alright, if you have thoughts of suicide, please seek help. You will find comfort in others, we will hear you, and we will try our best to understand. This is not a one-man battle, we will help you. Exactly. That's what I wanted to get to. But I wanna explain this real quick. At least from a perspective of somebody who does suffer from all of this, if you don't suffer from these kind of things, and now there's a difference between thinking about like, well, because people say, well, everybody's thought about killing themselves at least once, and it's like, it's different than that. Like, at least once, it's more of a fact that like, a huge problem in today's day and age is people tell you to get over it, mind over matter, like, stop being an attention whore and all this stuff. And it's like, I've never gotten to the extent of self-harm, but that's because I'm a very, like, lately I started doing this new thing where I'm facing my fears head on. And this is part of, YouTube itself is part of one of my fears. I'm afraid of being a failure. And that's why when it said you failed, that it hit me so hard. Okay, but that's why it hit me so hard when I read that, because when you suffer, I can't even look at my camera. When you suffer from anxiety and when you suffer from depression, there's like a constant nagging feeling. And you know you're not, like, you have people who tell you you're loved, you have even strangers, like, that you can tell care. But there's this thing that is just in the back of your head. And exactly how it actually explained it. The auditorium would be the back of your mind, and it's basically, it's in the back of your head all the time while you're sitting there laughing with your friends, or you're sitting there at work and you're entirely just zoned out. And it's the fact that it's just always there. There's no way to explain it. Like, how can it, the best way to look at it is, how can it be mind over matter if it's your mind against you? But then there's that voice, or that sound, or that thought, whatever you want to call it, that's in your head, and you're just like, I'm not good enough, I'm a failure, I will never succeed. And one of my biggest fears in life is dying a failure. I want to be successful in my life. Before I go, I need to succeed in something I love. Whether it be music, YouTube, streaming, it's something I love, I need to be successful in. Like, that's just me. That's who I am. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody because it's different for everybody. But from my point of view, it's a constant battle. No matter what you do. And the fact that this game confronted it, I honestly was doing so fine. And then the beginning kind of hit me. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. And then when you get to the auditorium, everything is said is something that for somebody who suffers from depression and anxiety, those are thoughts that go through our heads on a daily basis. And you may get frustrated with us, or I'm saying you as in a general for people who don't understand it. You may get frustrated with us. You may think we're just doing it for attention, but I don't want to say we're broken, but we kind of are, in a sense. And to us, that's not what it is. So when we have people sitting there downing us, and we have people who just don't understand, or they get frustrated with us, or they don't understand why we're being a certain way, you can't really explain it to them. Because if they've never been through it themselves, then they just don't. I guess right now I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can. But, like I said, personally, I found my reason to be here. I found my reason to want to thrive. I found my reason to want to go, basically. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't. And that's why I have so much praise for this game, even though it was so simple and it was a little slower paced. It basically took an issue that everybody avoids until it's too late and was shoving it down their faces, basically. It was like, well, not shoving it down their throats or anything like that, but it was basically like being like, hey, this is a thing, you know, you can stop it before it's too late, and you can't. You gotta pay attention. The happiest person in your life could be the one suffering the most. And so many people forget that. They're doing it because they don't want to see you go through the same thing. So they put all of themselves onto this little silver platter, and they give you everything that's good, and then it just leaves you, it leaves the person that's giving everything to you empty. As the developer said in the game, you are not alone. You have many people out there who feel the same that you do. That was Silence Speaks to Me. That was very awesome. Very awesome. I'll go ahead and leave the link down in the description below if you guys would like to play it for yourself. Sorry, I thought somebody was there. If you guys would like to play it for yourself. And like I said, do not play this if you can't handle it, because I thought I could. I'm a very strong-willed person. I can tell you that. Very strong-willed person. I hold a lot in, and then that just kinda... This game broke me. So, for a game to do that, and for it to actually get me to break as fast as it did, just play with caution and be careful. But anyways, that was The Silence Speaks to Me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this video, finger that like button for me. And remember, when there's a shout, the Munster's out.